Good morning. Here we are with part two, as I promised, in my office here in Fresno. And I want to talk a little bit more about sugar. So we talked about yesterday, sugar is very important. It's just that what Americans are putting in their body as far as the quantity and the types of sugar is not phenomenal. The standard American diet is very saturated with sugar. It's snuck in pretty much any food that is imaginable, right? So this morning I have these jars that I'm going to be sharing with you, and I'm going to go over each one and just give you a general idea. Now, something that my doctor has cautioned me with when I teach this is she doesn't love teaching necessarily making this at the forefront of the education, because she doesn't want people to be put into a box and feel like that they need to be calorie counting, that they need to be sugar counting, doing all these counting exercises on a daily basis, because that just makes life harder. You guys, life is enough to balance without counting anything, right? Or weighing and measuring. But I just want to give you a broad spectrum idea here of being aware of sugar content, turning over, reading the label. You know, if anytime you can eat a whole food, that's the number one thing you want to do, right? So when you are being a label reader, you want to look for ingredients that you identify with, that you understand, you can read, you've heard of, and you know are healthy for your body. And if you don't know, then send me a message and I can always help clarify and get you answers, okay? So with this exercise, what we're going to do is look at what is in different drinks that we have on a daily basis around us. And I'm starting off, of course, with an Arbonne Fizz Stick. Now, just so you know, Arbonne uses all cane sugar, which actually has the vitamins and minerals on it. This is refined sugar. Most products have refined sugar in them that are outside of Arbonne, but Arbonne sweetens everything with cane sugar and stevia leaf. And it's actually stevia that is just, it's stevia. It's not stevia with a carrier or with something extra that it's unhealthy the body doesn't recognize, okay? So this is an Arbonne Fizz Stick right here. You see, obviously it's, you know, I've had this in here for a year and so it's not moving, but you get the general idea of how much sugar is in there, okay? So that is 2 grams of sugar. So for an adult female, I try and stay under the 25 grams outside of a meal realm for sugar, okay, per day. For a man, it's 35 to 38 approximately. For children, it's about 15. Now, I don't want you to go into a tailspin right now and think, A, there's no way I can do that, or B, oh my goodness, we need to start just buckling down perfectly and doing everything just right. Give yourself grace, learn, and become educated, ask questions, and it's a journey, okay? So once again, children 15, women 25, and let's just say men about 35, all right? When you start looking at these drinks right here, some of the things that kids drink, you're gonna realize that one drink is way over like double their allotment of sugar for the day, their allotment, right? Or what is mostly appropriate. So this right here is our PhytoSport hydration drink. So this would be what your family would use in lieu of the drinks, the sports drinks, or even the drinks that doctors might tell you to get when your children are sick to hydrate, because those have artificial colors in them. They have sucrose, they have lots of things that just are not healthy. So this has 3 grams of sugar, and it has also 6 electrolytes. So, okay, this is called our hydration drink. So once again, that has 6 grams of, 3 grams of sugar and 6 electrolytes. So that's really impressive. The next one is a very popular sports drink that our kids, not the Gooch kids. I mean, I've seen them have it occasionally and I cringe, but I also don't want to be so stringent. But they know that it's just not acceptable in our family because there's artificial colors in it and there's huge amounts of sugar. So this particular one is a 20-ounce drink, excuse me, and it has 34 grams of sugar in it. Do you see how much sugar that is? So let's take a look at that compared to a fizz stick. And this is why Arbonne has been so great about introducing new fizz flavors, so your kids, so you guys can have some variety, your family. Look at that. Okay, and we wonder sometimes why our kids aren't paying attention at school, listening at home. I mean, my kids don't listen perfectly. Come on, we all know that. But sugar definitely has an effect on a person's personality, how they behave, and ultimately it's huge when it comes to every single day of high intake of sugar. It can really change the way a person acts. So once again, that's 34 grams in a 20-ounce sports drink, okay? So in about 2017, 2018, the same company right here caught a lot of flack for how much sugar they were putting in their drinks. So guess what they responded with? This, hurrah! Not hurrah, okay? No. This is 0 grams of sugar and it has artificial sweeteners. How kind of them, right? Well, the general public doesn't realize how bad those artificial sweeteners are. So they, put it in there and let people drink it. And what happens with artificial sweeteners, you guys, is there's something called neurotransmitters in your brain. And those artificial sweeteners can actually, I don't want to say help in a good way, but can create, make it so those neurotransmitters don't speak together, a separation. So definitely not something that you want for your body, okay? If you notice that I'm a hot mess up here, I literally just saw Dr. Draper, who does neurosoma, and my head for the last hour has been in a donut facing down, and he's been working all the muscles on the top of my head. So my mascara was running, well, it's been smudged, and my bangs, I'm just a hot mess looking, but I'm still the same Amy, so same good information, just in a sloppier package this morning. But this right here is a pumpkin spice frap, okay? I'm gonna let you guys figure out where it's from. I think you all know. I'm not gonna say the name of the company. That is not my job. This is a medium-sized drink, and it has 72 grams of sugar. 72 grams. What did we talk about earlier? Women are about 25. How many people have these once, twice, 3 times a day? And how much money are they spending? Maybe $5, $6 to $20 per day on this type of stuff? Yeah. It's toxic for the body, not only because of the sugar, but if you start dissecting what the rest of the ingredients are in this drink, you'll realize why you're addicted and why you don't feel good. When you remove yourself from this lifestyle, you'll start feeling a lot better, most likely. I can't imagine you're not, okay? And then here, this is interesting because this company touts that they're healthy and green and all these things. Well, guess what? Here's a fruit smoothie right here. So we all know that fruit is an important part of our life, but we can also overdo fruit. So this is a fruit smoothie with 65 grams, and this is a small size drink. Take a look at that. And this is supposed to be health. It's not. So I hope that this gives a real great, I'm gonna put them up here so you can see one more time. I hope this gives a real great depiction of what is going on. Most people won't talk about this, in our society. They either they don't know about it, the companies don't care that what they're doing to people. They just don't care, period. How many of these big box companies, you don't know if this is accurate or not, but the CEOs say there's no way that my family is gonna drink these products. They sell them, but that's one thing about Arbonne, you guys. I'm so proud of the products that we sell, as you know. And I would never sell something to you that I didn't agree with and didn't think was a phenomenal product. So you all know my heart on that. I know this video is going a little bit long, but once again, I want you to take a quick look at those and just see the differences. All right, signing off. We'll see you tomorrow.